Всем привет, друзья! С вами Тима. Сегодня у нас продолжение прохождения Хитмана. Следующая миссия. Погнали.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Такое вот вступление у нас. И чё, я просто так смотрел, что ли? Ёпту. Чё, какое, блядь, что нахуй? Чё, пацаны? Так чё, можно миссию-то начать, ёпта? Ладно, погнали. В общем, нужно найти досье. Нужно, видимо, старую карпу завалить. Ой.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Че, опять кого-нибудь завалить, что ли, всех? Сразу нахуй. Или нет?
This is a private area. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right.
А есть снайперская винтовка?
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor.
Обязательно их валить, а можно обойти, нет? Но я не я, если не завалю, правильно? Извините, пацаны. Мне это пришлось сделать. Так, можно убрать, попробовать пройти. Ушел город прямо здесь. Ай, да.
I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Здорово. Здорово. Ой, все, меня сейчас палят.
Hey.
Шел нахуй.
Oh, by the way.
Может, мне свои словечки говорить? Нет, блядь, это не
Well,
получится.
I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me for the generous position I was in.
Найдите досье. Досье нужно найти.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
Пойду в окошко посмотрю. Что ли. Главное не спалиться. Взять автомобильный аккумулятор. Нахуя он мне нужен, блядь? Скажите мне, пожалуйста. Не нужен мне ваш автомобильный аккумулятор.
Broken the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
She... Whoa, back off, buddy. I'm married. And her son Patrick is just as bad. Look at Rosie. He has no respect. Praying girls like that.
Здесь сейчас будет шумно.
But he was such a gentleman.
Блядь, здесь везде свидетеля нет. Шумно не будет. Ай. Спалят меня. Не, в бабу мне не получится пролиться. А так хотелось.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs, huh? You can't be here! We don't like trouble around here. I'm reporting it.
Ах ты стукач ёбаный.
Planting seeds that will grow into telling actions. You wish to plant any such seeds. And fruit they bear. You are bold, self-controlled, and always all qualities of man with benefit. I wish to know.
Надо кого-нибудь вальнуть.
If that is all, sir, please do come and find me who's ready to inspect the crimes. Just one question. Is that burned leather I can smell? Unusual. I don't know what you...
Здорово.
Sir, you are currently trespassing. Get your ass on the...
Откройте дверь, блядь. Он сам этого хотел. Я вообще ничего не хотел на самом деле. Я хочу просто пройти миссию. И все. Все, теперь красавчик. Взять мыло. Зачем? Так, удавка, погнали. Теперь точно не спалят. Наверное. Может, эту телку сначала завалить? Это, наверное, не обязательно, да? Можно же просто убить. Так, надо подумать. Подумать надо. Подумать, это как покушать. Только подумать. Ладно, какую-то хуйню несу, в принципе, ладно. Главное сделать вещи.
Looking good today, sir.
Чё, блядь? Что ты нахуй сказал? Чепуша. Чепуш ебаная. Что меня тут еще останавливает? Я тебя останавливаю, блядь. Завалю сейчас нахуй всех. Чепуш.
How are you, sir?
Я говорю, по дому нахуй столько картин, блядь. Так, здесь охранник, там, а здесь двое. Я их успею завалить, но тут еще один черт. Ёбаный. Поэтому в этом сложность состоит. Ладно, может сначала стоит под этого замаскироваться, под частного детектива, чтобы типа нахуй не было. Ладно, побежали. Искать лестницу. Вниз. Получается, прошлую миссию я прошел за час. Вот, это нужно немножко побыстрее пройти, мне кажется, точно. Где-то чепуш саная. Вот. Все.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Оп, все. Братишка вышел. Можно было, конечно, задушить, но я только за огнестрел. Ладно. Кто там, блядь, шары катает, суки? Поговорите с дворецким.
Mr. Whitman, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll
Ай,
follow me,
готов.
sir.
Следуйте за мной, сэр. Они отличают, они не понимают, что он лысый вообще, на самом деле. А тот был волосатый. Чепуш.
I feel obliged to
его
point
убить.
out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent
Можно вообще,
announcement.
короче, здесь всех нахуй убить.
You will probably learn that the
Я же
staged
закрытый дом, я думаю,
funeral
никто
is
больше не
scheduled to
приедет.
take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them.
Тут реально в доме нахуй, я столько картин-то, господи, на каждом шагу.
I
Что
trust I
практически
can
одинаковые.
remind you that there will be consequences if word
Задушить
gets out
стороной.
that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a
Чё,
suicide
где баба?
was found in his
Сука.
room.
Мудак, блядь.
However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play
Старикан, блядь.
and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some
Хватит
information
пиздеть.
for you.
Чё
So
делать
please
мне?
do come and see me
Где
when
баба?
you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room.
Отлично, мне это нахуй комната
A
не нужна
locked
на
room
самом деле,
murder
блядь.
mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Можете уже жопу
Why don't
заткнуть.
you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Сесть. Нахуй это нужно, блядь. Вообще, на самом деле. Нажмите. Ща я тебя, блядь, достану, нахуй. Здесь камера.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Конечно, эксперт. На столике. Это все алкоголизм. Пить вообще вредно на самом деле. Лучше не пить. Читерство.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night.
На Алиэкспрессе, что ли, покупал? Реально, это сайт Алиэкспресс, я отвечаю. Похожий. Это скрытая реклама Алиэкспресс. Что нужно? Тут сходишь, сканируешь, блять. Что-то не много бухла, мне кажется, не? Прям очень. У меня в жизни столько не было. Смотрите спальню. Так я уже, блядь, осмотрел его ебучую спальню. Что, гонишь, что ли? Опять бухло. Везде бухло. Это реклама алкоголизма, блядь. И здесь бухло. Господи, он может еще без бухла-то жить? Шо, я ж осмотрел спальню вот эту душары. Все, тут больше нечего смотреть. Со всех сторон стоит бухло. Господи.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Потянуть книгу. Не шутя.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Лестница вниз. Этот старый хуесос по-любому внизу. Чё смотришь? Нахуй пошел, блядь. Бесишь. Сука. Так, лестница. Не лестница. Блядь, да тут заблудишься в этом ебучем доме. На самом деле.
I did, sir. It all checked out. Hello there, sir.
Пошел нахуй. А, вон лестница, все. Стой, блядь, старый уебан.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track.
Он имел в виду туалет.
Please come and see
Просто обычно
when
офис
you've
туалета
solved the
называют.
case. And I will take you
Точнее, туалет в офисе.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman,
Закончить
you have enough
расследование.
evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
Что ж загадочный пиздец,
Means an
блядь.
opportunity.
Сданешься нахуй.
May I suggest
Да
you
пошел
ask
ты
the
нахуй.
suspects for alibis?
Алабай. Область не открыта. Где, блядь, досье, сука? Францис Камерус, открыта цель, блядь. Какого нахуй пизду, блядь.
Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Эту тёлку надо убить, короче, и все, нахуй. И домой пойти, как говорится. Еще выше, куда... Да пошел ты нахуй. Куда выше-то еще?
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Не так важна эта информация. Сука! Педики, ёбаные. Так, не по идее, все равно туда нужно залезть. Наверное. Можно бить этого хуесоса просто. На самом деле.
That
О, старая
is Alexa
когда.
Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners and last
Мана, надо
one to be
посмотреть,
alive.
куда она пойдет. Ничего нет, нет мычек, ни хера.
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. Whether she knew who she's up against, she's clever and resourceful.
Что мне этого хуесоса убить надо?
Maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts.
Ой, он же
But I
старичок.
don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at
Пенсию
all.
получает, наверное. Так скоро сам сдохнет, блядь.
You faced great obstacles too, I know.
Так. Думаю, можно, да, убить старика вообще. В идеале.
My duty.
Или нет? Да, сие, хуй сие, блядь. Ладно, эту челку убить, короче, все.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, Zach. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlisle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, my friend.
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Ой, уже крови. Ой, ужас какой. Она подскользнулась, наверное. Это ужасно. На самом деле. Это так прискорбно. До свидания. Всего наилучшего, как говорится. Так, нужно найти досье. Информация. Окей, а как мне, блядь? Может этого хуесоса убить просто надо, все. Дворецкий, блядь, ты где, сука? По-любому мне отмычка нужна, что-нибудь такое. А чего у него отмычки вообще нет? Она уже была во второй части. Ай, так. В принципе, где может быть вообще... А нахуй мне предохранитель? Что с ним будут делать, блядь? В жопу вставлю.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, the wife sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Они хуесосы какие-то, блядь. Связанные.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not
Окей,
a
блядь.
suspect.
Поиграем в Лануар.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful
Тому
migraine. Had to
этому,
take to
блядь.
bed. Everyone can attest to
Пиздешим.
that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
Мальчики выпивали.
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Так, что это пизда сказала? А чё тут сканер нет нихуя, блядь.
Stand. You have a way with words, Stan.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is,
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He would never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. You were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can...
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Is the ball.
You can't tell anyone. But the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I don't know if that sounds unbelievable. But even if Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. We definitely want to read it, and that is I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Go ahead.
Так, я здесь уже был.
Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? I didn't know that.
Я-то просто пригодится, может быть. Так. Нет, хуесос.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time so I don't die from boredom? I fear I may not survive an entire shithole.
Perhaps a brisk walk in...
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Хуесос. Стоять, блядь.
Sorry, man, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable.
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Okay?
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch
Patrick
yourself
Carlyle.
around, young Mr. Patrick.
Can you
Don't
tell
worry
me
about
where
me.
you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly,
Нахуй ты очки,
he just gave
блядь,
up everything.
в доме носишь, наркоман
What
ебаный.
an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said speed up time, not my past. Now just go away.
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
How very kind of you, dear Mr. Fernsby. I hope to see you soon. What?
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madame Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Ну, извините, нахуй, что этого хуесоса пришлось убить, блядь. Так бывает, он побежал, типа, ну, блядь. А на самом деле не хотелось. Так-то. Но, скорее всего, наркоман, блядь, поэтому... Эх, жаль. Можно было просто, короче, вырубить хотя. Нахуй что.
Hello, sir.
Listen, you're trespassing. Answer us. If I see you here again, I won't be so nice next time.
Нахуй туда зачем еще нужно? Ключ-хуюч. Где мне найти? Смотрим карту. Пойти, что ли, всех нахуй перебить?
Excuse me, sir. There's a limited access to this area at the moment, so I can't let you through. It says off limits, sorry. What part of no trespass? Yeah, you know what's best for you. Get lost. You, give up the weapon.
Это зеркало. Ладно.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Чё не дала, блядь, эта информация? Дядька чергой какой-нибудь пиздануть, блядь.
Started within the last week. Just want to keep Madame Carlyle safe. I like to know about these details.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
The office safe is hidden behind a portrait with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Я не ебу, какой здесь пад. Пиктограммы. Что это значит? Все, облокотился, пошел дальше. Так, посмотрим подсказку.
Hey, holster that thing.
Oh, stop, Hayes.
Scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She just discovered Zachary's dead body and was also calm.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Шо мне тут дало, блядь?
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Что представлять, я уже завалил его нахуй.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
Блять, реально какой-то лануар, нахуй.
How are you?
Пошел нахуй.
So I
think,
Thursday night.
yeah,
All right,
what you said.
later.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Probably. Right. Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely.
Свиньи ёбаные. Самом деле.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call. 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Где-то, не знаю, жетоны, блядь, хуёны. Что-то такое. Ебаная лось. Меня чувак заебал. Трой ебаный. Найти досье.
Come back, sir. Got a guy hurt bad. Man,
Угу. Непонятно, непонятно. Надо проанализировать что-нибудь. Подумать. К чему эта вся херня еще может относиться? Так. Не спрашивать, откуда я это знаю. Я просто смотрел. Типа надо это хуйню, чтобы найти какие-то цифры. Цифры. Да. Карта. Снять карты, дай похуй.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Итак, пацаны, миссия пройдена. Конечно, я подглядел, какой код. Ну, типа, код должен быть написан под этими всеми оленями и прочей хуйней. Как-то так. В общем, на этом все. Удачи, следующий эпизод будет позже. Всего наилучшего, пацаны.
Don't respond, just listen.